This is like actually kind of awkward now that like I'm taking this seriously for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Usually it's like a little rant in my room on my desk, and now like this is serious. So it's kind of crazy. And like I'm actually gonna post this for real. Please, I hope this is focused. I really do. It's not gonna be perfect. This is my first time like actually trying to do this like somewhat seriously. Um, but yeah, I think it's only right if I introduce myself first. My name's Bella, by the way. Hit the channel. I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was a wee little lad, literally since I was like in elementary school. Um, and I feel like now is the perfect time where I am an adult and I have the resources and I can't keep making excuses for myself, even if I want everything to be perfect before I put it out or December 3rd. So yeah, I'm here now and I'm just gonna record myself talking because that's the easiest thing for me to do right now. So yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna start talking about the topic now. There is a snake in my backyard. I just saw it. It's about maybe like 4 to 5 feet. It's a black garden snake. At least it looked like a black garden snake. So I'm just gonna take that into consideration while filming this because it's on the other side of like the backyard. So the topic of today, um, being overwhelmed and drained at 21. Oh my god. Literally, like, it. I can make all these topics like really short, by the way, but I'm not going to because that's the point of a podcast is to talk about it. Um, yeah, I'm just drained and I'm tired. Um, about a lot of stuff, just living in general. I'm not. I don't want to, you know. Um, this isn't like a confession or anything. Like this is literally just just some thoughts I have every now and then. Um, I never thought that like life was going to be so much at this age. Um, for some reason, when I was 15, 16, I thought at 21 I'd be moved out of my mom's house and I'd be traveling the world and I've had my career set and stuff. Had my YouTube channel and like skyrocketed or something, which this isn't my goal to skyrocket. This is fun for me and this makes me happy. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah. But yeah, I never imagined that it was gonna be this overwhelming. And I would always hear people say, "Oh, it's only gonna get worse. This is only the beginning." What? What? What do you mean this is only the beginning? Like, God, I'm feel like I'm balancing so much, and I constantly compare myself to others in other situations, and it's like what I have on my plate is nothing compared to like what this person has on their plate, and that really invalidates like the stress I do go through, and already being invalidated by like parents and stuff saying, "Oh, you're only 21, like you shouldn't be stressing, like you have food on the table, a roof over your head, you have a car and stuff, like you shouldn't be stressing." I'm sweat like a dog, by the way. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I picked this exact location to do this, but it's just what happened. Um, but yeah, like for me, it's a lot, and I blame myself because I am a really sensitive person, and I do get overwhelmed easily. Unfortunately, I really wish I didn't. Um, but I just I still compare. Like if somebody has who's 20 has 5 kids, like, oh my god, your life is so much more difficult than me. Why am I complaining about like what I have on my plate, you know? Um, but it's like I have school that's full time, I work full time. I have to take care of myself still. I have to study, I have to look after my sister sometimes. I have to go out of my way for my family, you know. I have a partner, so it's like all these things kind of pile up on top of each other. And it's nerve wracking to see like this is only the surface of what I have to deal with. Like it can only get worse and then better, you know? So it's really draining. It's like an everyday thing. There's no really calm moment. This is my calm moment right now. This is really my calm moment. Um, but to have to like do something every single day and not really have a break, it's overwhelming. Like I feel like I can't properly rest. Um, I feel like there's just so much being thrown at me, and it's like I only really have one really like strong supportive person on my side that actually tries to help me out and um tries to actually be there for me and encourage me. And they know that if I need advice, I will ask them. Half the time, I don't want advice. I'm a very much wing it person. I will wing it and figure it out myself. That's how I work best. That's my strategy for living life. But yeah, I don't know like what to do. Like what do people do at this age? Like so many people like on social media around my age have a lot of like different lives that they're living, right? I feel like I'm living at the bare minimum, honestly. um I see 21-year-olds with a whole family. Nara Smith, for example, she's 22, only a year older than me, and she has 3 kids. She's a model. She's um she is a social media creator. Like she has all this going for her. She's set for life basically. Like no one can tell her otherwise. And I really admire that because I know like her background and like how she got to where she is now. So it's admirable. And then I see other 21-year-olds who are again like they're traveling the world. They're doing all these really big things and they're where I'm at already, like where I want to be at already. And it's really discouraging because it's like how will I ever get there? Like what is the process? I always need like a step by step plan, and I don't have one. It's not that easy, and I wasn't born into wealth. I'm not born into anything really. Um, my parents had to make a life for themselves, and now I have to make a life for myself. Um, and it makes you feel really lost. Honestly, it's so confusing. It's confusing, and it's hard. I never know what to do next. Like, okay, I'm in school and I do these classes, and the time will go by fast. I know it will because the last 3 years went by really fast, you know? But say I get the job at the end of these 4 years, and say I make a good amount of money, right? Is that all to life? Like, that just seems a whole another draining and overwhelming thing to have to deal with. But it's just working, just to work. I don't want to just work. Like I don't want to just work. I have so many ideas in my head every day, constantly every day. Whether watch my surroundings. All right, I think we're good. Um, yeah, every day I have ideas in my head. Whether that's like what I want to do in my life, what I want to do right now, what I wish I did in the past. A lot of those things like make me feel like I'm going nowhere in life. Like what is my future really like? What is it gonna look like? I need to know so I can prepare properly. And like, oh my god, it's so I can like go on and on and on talking, saying the same exact thing. But I'm just tired. I'm tired of just being tired. I'm tired of just having to constantly think of ideas and it getting nowhere, and the uncertainty of like what my life is going to look like 5, 10 years from now, you know, because I want a good life. I want a happy life. I want to do what I want to do. Um, I want to travel the world. Like I really, really want to. I love traveling so much. It's like a breath of fresh air. No matter how stressful it is, like God, man, like I really want to. And people are like, "Oh, like travel now. You're young. You're free. You don't have responsibilities." And the third, I do have responsibilities. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like I have bills to pay. I have like people to look after. Like I feel so stuck sometimes in this place, mentally and like physically. I feel so stuck, and I feel like I'm just complaining, and people are gonna be like, "Well, just do something about it." Oh my god! Like let's actually talk really really realistically right now. Okay, the amount of time and money I would need to accomplish what I want to accomplish is it's insane. It's astronomical. Um, so for people to say that, it sounds way easier said than done. Um, and unfortunately, I got myself into a sticky situation. Um, so it's hard for me to afford to do certain things, and I wish I didn't. I wish it wasn't like this, man. I really wish it wasn't like this. But here we are, and I have to count my blessings and be grateful for what I have because I am very blessed in many, many ways. And I never take it for granted, but that will never not make me want more, you know, um, as like not greedy as possible in that sense, like I will always see, okay, what can I do now? What can I do? What am I worth? What am I capable of? And that also just drains me because then you get stuck in this hole, this thought hole of just what am I doing in my life? Is what is the purpose of life? Like we're not gonna get that deep right now, because I have my own interpretation of that. But it really makes you think, man. Like, what am I really gonna be able to do the things I want to do? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes, like obviously because I want to manifest that and I want to speak into existence. Because sometimes I be scaring myself and it be happening. But yeah, I tend to ramble obviously, and I tend to get off topic, and I tend to um lose track of my thought process. So please bear with me. I can literally just blink out and forget an entire sentence I just said and have to restart. So yeah. Um mm, it's just I want to know you guys your thought process on like how do you feel at your age? If you're in your early 20s, how are you running through these obstacles? Like how are you navigating through this life? Because there's days where I have so much hope for myself and for this world, and I think like I can do anything, and I have the highest hopes for my future. And then there's days like maybe yesterday where I just feel like, is this all my life is gonna be? Scary. Like, is this all I'm was born to do? Like, work, eat, sleep, like, but work in like corporate. Like, I don't want to work in corporate for the rest of my life. Honestly, like, yes, it's a nice like little foundation. Like, I have an income for now, but I want to be free. I hate feeling locked up. I hate feeling trapped and stuck where I'm at and like how I'm living. Like I want to be able to move from place to place. I want to be able to say, "Oh, I have an emergency. I have to fly to Australia tonight." Okay, cool, easy. I'm not gonna be stressing about money or time or nothing, or if I have to call out. for work or put in time ahead of time, you know, like I just want to be able to up and go whenever I feel like it. And I want to be able to afford the things that I want to afford freely, like without stressing, because Bella has a very expensive lifestyle. I can't keep up with it anymore because I'm I have to be financially smart a little bit, even a tiny bit. But you know, I want facials and massages every month. I want to get my hair done every 2 months. I want to get my nails done every 2 weeks. I want to get my lashes done, waxes. Like I want to treat myself, you know, every other day. Um, the places and houses I want to live and the cars I want to have. This is all very like the top surface, like materialistic type of things because I don't desire materialistic things to that extent where like it's my life. Because I love things like this. Like I'm sitting on a patch of dirt right now. This is like calming to me, and I like these kind of things. But I do really enjoy the nice things in life. I'd be lying to myself if I said I didn't. I really, really do. I love expensive things. I love luxury. I might not look like the most luxurious person, but like I'm into that like a lot, and I want to be able to afford those things. Like I'm being so real right now. Like this is about money too. Like I want to be rich too, but at the end of the day, as long as I am happy with what I'm doing and where I'm living, um, money isn't gonna be like, oh my god, like I need it to like be happy, you know? Because let's talk about it. Does money bring happiness? Um, I don't think money brings happiness, but money brings security. It brings security and it brings like just a sense of like peace, knowing that you won't have to pick pennies up to try to afford your next meal or again like the whole traveling thing, like to have the money to just fly out to Australia, which would be probably a whole day's worth of traveling from where I live. Um that's gonna be like a nice peace of mind type of thing. Like just you know, you have the funds and stuff and that you can get the funds back easily, you know, or by working hard and stuff. I get it, but like you know what I'm trying to say. I'm really not playing right now. Like I don't want the snake to come at me. But and I don't want mosquitoes. I have mosquito spray because I get better really easily. Make a little border. That was a lot. It's fragrance free though, so that's cool. But that was a lot, and I sniffed it in my mouth. That made sense, yeah. But yeah. So let me know again, like how are you navigating through like your early 20s? How do you deal with feeling drained and overwhelmed? Um, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. My mind is constantly moving, it's constantly thinking, it's constantly just kind of a little bit overwhelmed, you know? And if it's not, then I freak out because I'm like, oh god, like why am I not thinking of something like really important right now to do? You know? Um yeah, let me know. I would like to hear other people's thoughts on that and like where do you stand? You know? Um I don't think I can keep rambling on right now. I'm kind of tired. I did just wake up from like a 3 hour nap. 4 hour nap? 4 hour nap, unfortunately. Again, like I work really early in the morning, so I'm kind of tired and I have stuff to do. Again, like it's just constantly something to do. Like there's never ending. Like God, I need to renew my registration for my car. I need to get my prescription for my glasses. I need to fix my car. I need to fix this. I need to fix that. I need to do my homework. I need to study for this test. Like it's nonstop. But we're here and we're alive and breathing on Earth. So at least there's that. Yeah. Um, I will talk to you guys another time. And please don't forget about me. Okay. Um, I'm gonna polish this up a little bit. You know, I'm gonna learn intros and outros and you know, stuff like that. So this is kind of raw, unfiltered type of stuff. Like, I don't think I'm even gonna edit this at all because I just want it to be the truth. I don't want to be a different person for you guys. This is literally me. Like, I was like, when I start recording, like, I'm gonna be this soft spoken, like, Nara Smith type of girl. I want to be like mysterious and calming for you guys, and this and the third. That's really not me. It's me sometimes, we're like twice a month, but this is me, and I ain't gonna change that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a day or two or next week, and hopefully I stay consistent. I really hope so. But yeah. Um Let's put my shoes. So I get my shoes dirty. My feet dirty, I mean. That's a big fly. Alright.